Welcome to Anza Borrego State Park. We are here to see some Morteros. These are native artifacts, essentially. You'll see more about it if you're not familiar with what a Mortero is. As in Güero, we'd call them a Mortero, but they're Morteros, and they are used in the manufacturing of food and processing grain. And there's a short trail right over there that we're gonna go see. We're gonna go see some pictographs and some other stuff up here, so stay tuned for that. That'll be a separate video, but we're gonna get our stuff out of the car and go check out the trail. Stay tuned. Why? Because of the cholla. These little guys right here will ruin your day. Those little spiky balls that pop off of these cholla plants. You can see where they used to be. We're just right there. Those pop off. The little tops come off and they end up on the ground and they roll along in the wind. And you could be walking around in here with your sandals on and have one of those things end up in your foot. So don't do that. These things are pretty vicious. So this is a pretty remote area, very easy to get to though. I think you could probably have a two-wheel drive vehicle out here, no problem. I'd say in bad weather, maybe avoid it. Maybe not in bad weather. But otherwise, you know, we have a Jeep four-wheel drive and it didn't have any problems getting out here. But I think a two-wheel drive vehicle, as long as you're not in like a lowered Civic or something like that, I think it'd be fine. But pretty awesome out here. Quintessential southern desert, man. Really nice. 75 degrees, light breeze. So let's get out here and check it out. Let's go hit that trail. When you begin it, they got a little sign here. Give you a basic overlay of the land and kind of what you're to expect. They talk about the different tribes. I'm gonna eat that alive, but it's the Kumeyaay is the name of the tribe. The Kumeyaay. Yeah, I chewed that up. So we'll work on it. But anyway, they looks like they milled the jojoba goat nut in there, and we're looking for some of these sites that they talk about. So anyway, there's no brochures. Usually people will bring them back, but people are not bringing them back. So no brochures for us today, but we're good. We'll go out there, and any questions about or you know, we want to talk about specifics of it, we'll put it in the video below as we go. So all right, we're gonna get our daughter put together here and then we're gonna hit the trail. See you in a minute. Ocotillo are beginning to bloom. Nice and green out here. Let's come around to the other side so you can see the glow of these things. Man, they get really green. They're just beginning right now, but you can see the small leaves. You sneezing?
Yeah, I have allergies.
Yes, you do. Peppers along the trail that are actually got berries on them. There were some medicinal purposes and even some culinary things about that, but pretty rare to see these actually out here. They take quite a bit of water compared to what's available in this landscape. So while on the trail, it's important to consider why the natives chose this canyon. I mean, there are lots of different plants in here and a lot of boulders up on the cliff above us. So just consider that while you're out here. Think about why they might be out here. What do you say?
Dad, well, you need to be careful. There's cactuses everywhere, and we don't want you to get poked by them.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, but just stick with us, okay? Dad, look right here.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just relaxing and resting for a minute.
Sounds good. So right here, we got our first signs. You can see the work depression right here. And we're gonna work our way over this way where we got some Morteros, and we're gonna check them out. Let's go see it. So once you're up top here where the Morteros are, you can see why, because they have this valley out here. And then if you look, follow this around, there's like a go-between out to the other deserts. So this was like a choke point of a, like a path that they would take regularly. And this was probably like a stopover right here. So pretty cool. Let's go check out those Morteros. Keep your eyes open when you're out here. There are smaller versions hidden in the rocks nearby. There's lots of them. Most people stop and only see the bigger versions, but if you look at some of these rocks on top of them, there's more. Let's go check it out. Ones you're gonna see on the trail about a quarter mile in are these. These are the big ones, and there's water in them right now. So it rained, must have rained not long ago, but man, that water would keep you alive if you were lost out here. So take your time and check these out when you come here to check it out. I mean, these videos are great to watch online, but it's better to come out here, see it for yourself. So these little ones were likely where they were practicing and like learning how to do it. Probably kids or young people in the tribe. But really neat. That's a deep one, heavily used. And so this rock, this big rock here, definitely when the shade came over this, that's when they would be here. That's why it's here. Nice little spot to hang out. And it's interesting is the organization of them, and then one over there. So there must have been something about right here that was more comfortable for them to be there longer. Maybe more shade right here, because this butts out a little bit. And you can see, let's go over here for perspective. And you can see the way that is there. So that probably hangs out just a little bit more, but it's a great spot. So Sophia noticed the poop here. That is definitely wild. So it could be bobcat, coyote, but this is why the poop is right there. Water left over. You can even see poop in the water right there. So that's wild, and this is a natural water source. So animals historically would probably come through here for the same reasons the natives were here. So that's awesome to see. Little subtle ones along the trail. So just keep your eye out for them. They're kind of everywhere, but they're scattered all through here. There's some really good ones over here I can see. Let's go check those out. Another big rock right here creating the shade, and right below it we got a really deep, heavily used one. I mean, my hand going in there for reference. So at least maybe 7 inches across and probably 7-10 inches deep. And then you can see some small ones around it. Pretty neat. Here is a nice one, man. That is a heavily used one. Somebody spent a lot of time on this one. Let's see where this is in reference. No shade on this one, but definitely a neat one at that. So we're here checking out this split rock here. Definitely a monument. Probably the natives had something, to do with it. I'm sure they had some kind of name for this. It's like a marker or a famous monument to them. But really neat. perfectly broke off of there. Sharp little point on it. Puddle. And you can see that there's poop in it from different animals that have taken advantage of it. There's a dried up one there. So the animals definitely, this is a major thoroughfare for animals and natives alike historically. So this is the end of the line. You can see out to through this pass, and you know there are some more artifacts and things to see out there, but this is the farthest they want people to go, is right here. There's some small goat trails and such that lead that way, but yeah, just stay on trail. I mean, they've got another trail over there, trail system that leads out that way, so that looks like that might be safe, but stay out of this stuff. And you know, it's rattlesnake habitat, especially from about right now in the spring on. Definitely dangerous. So, but looks like there is a trail that leads around the corner. Just make sure you stay on trail. It looks like there might be one off over in this corner below this hill, but that's where they came from. They came from those deserts up through here and through here and off over here where they processed all that food.
And look at this.
So what a cactus garden. Make sure you stop and just enjoy all the cholla cactus here. Huge cholla cactus garden, and they're in great shape.
Dad,
So make sure you
at
stop
these.
and see them.
Dad, look at the dark cactus. It's not green like these cactus.
Why do you think that is? What happened?
Maybe it got dried up.
That's right.
It got dried.
Don't touch it.
Oh.
So that's going to be the end of this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the walk. I sure did. This is a beautiful hike this time of year. It is mid-March and it's about 75 degrees and not too far after some storms. So I recommend coming after it rains, so all the cactus swell up and are extra green. Just looks really neat. And bring some water, be prepared. Remember, you're out in the desert. Even in the winter time, it can be brutal out here. So just come prepared at all times. Good shoes, some water, and just have fun, explore. Take your time. You know, while you're taking all the pictures and stuff, make sure you're looking around and enjoying what you're seeing. So that's it from the Anza Borrego State Park. We're out. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.